what's up, and what's up. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another edition of Our Take Podcast. Y'all know what time it is. I am your host, the hostess with the mostest. Got my T double over there. Y'all know I always got my homie up in here. And then we got a guest host. Y'all always know he part of the family. Mr. P.O. Coulter from The Extra Point is in the building. Welcome, welcome.
Morning, people. Round two, let's get it.
Round two. We've been on y'all since 9 o'clock Central. We was on with The Extra Point this morning on YouTube. Y'all go check it out. You can always watch it on replay. Let me slide over. I feel like I'm all on the corner. Y'all gotta get me. But make sure you guys check that out on replay. He's gonna post some reels today on TikTok. Don't even worry about it. He got y'all. So y'all tap in. But welcome everybody if you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all tapping it up over there, sharing this live out. Y'all know how we do it over there, but welcome everybody. TT, well, you know, TT, we gotta show hospitality. So, Paul, how was your week? I'll check in and see how you doing.
It's been good, you know. The best part of the week is still being here on the weekend. So glad to have another day between the sky and the earth and not touch the so.
What? You better know it. TT, what's popping over there?
Listen, man, it's all about staying out of trouble. The week is built about staying out of trouble, doing the right things at the right time, and making sure you know you're wrong. That's what my week was based on. And that includes work, life, and in this house. So I just kind of sat and enjoyed it and enjoyed this day. And then once I get past today, I can be my normal torrent self again.
You know what? Cousin Bill will keep you out of trouble, though.
Cousin Bill?
Light bill, phone bill.
Bill. Mm-hmm.
They keep you all of
them.
Cousin Bill will keep you out of trouble.
I'm not doing it, but you know what? I'm not going to make the same mistake I made on your podcast earlier. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there, especially to Brandy. Any Valentine's Day shout outs for you guys?
First, I didn't remember you said Brandy didn't see the other podcast, but you just sold yourself out to the river because you said what I did the last time. You did that. But I'm shout out to the wife and my daughter and my mother and every young lady and young man who's celebrating some type of love today. Shout out to that. And to the broke dudes.
Love, all that.
To the broke dudes, to show love, dog. We got to have the money in the pocket. If they love you, they understand you. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you there, Bobby and Whitney down there fighting in Florida.
Now that's true. And remember, when she mad about you didn't do something, say that. Look at the light and see if that's still on for you. Now go open the refrigerator and see if there's any food in there. Just do that.
You tell your kids that. Tell your wife and see how it work out. I got a room for you.
No, I don't say it because I was good all week. Did I just hear me sound good?
He tripping. What's up, Lions Pride? My little homie over on TikTok. Appreciate you rocking with me and sending them roses. What's up, Derek? What was that? Derek, welcome in the building. We got a lot of stuff to cover, guys. We got a lot of stuff. I think we only got Paul for a little bit of time, not a long time, but it's gonna be a good one. So let's get it, guys. Let's jump right on into it. We got the NFL. This is it. Don't ask us to talk about them no more to August. We ain't doing it. Y'all go crazy over NFL. I love NFL, but it's over. You gotta let it go. Guys, sometimes you gotta let it go. But before we let it go, we had to crown a new champion. And unfortunately, it was these bastards. Seahawks are Super Bowl champions this year, guys. What you got on it? I'll go with you, Paul, since you guess.
Well, the Super Bowl was aesthetically, you know,
a boring bowl.
It was a boring bowl. But shouts out to Sam Darnold. I'm now warring with the nickname of Holiday Darnold because he's a Super Bowl champion now, and maybe I need to pause on that, like y'all need to pause on Brick Barbie.
We got her coming up too.
No, we never pause on that. No.
But no, congratulations to the Seahawks. You know, they had a great game plan, and they were like a boa constrictor. They just squeezed the life out of the Patriots, and there was nothing left.
Nothing left. TT?
Ultimate, I did not care, Bowl. Let's just get this thing over. Two teams in there that nobody in the country, but two parts of the country that really like. It's not like there's a fan base around the country for either one of these things. Right. Now, I'm happy for Sam Darnold because of all those wonderful people who got drafted in the same draft. He's the only one with a Super Bowl. The other ones may have MVPs and other ones with great numbers, but he got the Super Bowl. So y'all can tell me all y'all want to tell me and show me y'all MVP trophies. If you ain't got one of these here, this is what we play for. And so congratulations to him. Congratulations to Seattle. And I love the fact that they won because, like I said, it's only a small segment of fans who are Seattle fans, and we're not going to be hearing it all year about how great we are, like we would hear if the Broncos would have won. That kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? So congratulations. And to all those who think New England is dead, nope, y'all better pay attention because they're not very young and they'll be back. And then I got to go deal with this again with New England coming back because I don't want them anywhere near a Super Bowl. That's a personal preference. So Seattle and all my Gamecocks on the Seahawks, congratulations.
He just I promise you, I'm gonna see if we can go 1 week without a Gamecock. But
it's just not gonna happen. I got my whole life savings on that.
I'm gonna write to school and get them to nullify his damn degree. How about that? See?
We need to pay for it. I paid for it and the student loans are paid off, so I'm good. They can't come and get it right now.
Oh, you didn't earn it. You paid for it. Okay, I've heard of those people. I've heard of those people.
Well, that's right.
They did a Netflix special about that.
I'm just saying. But no, see, I was Super Bowl champions. Darnold, he did nothing for me. He didn't win this game, so kick rocks. I don't care. Fight me, fight your mama. But he didn't win the game. He just didn't. Only thing he did do was didn't throw an interception.
He didn't lose it. He didn't lose it either. So
he didn't lose it. He didn't lose it, but he didn't make a believer out of me. I'm not going to say that. As it's prolific, and it was so crazy because with Donald. Yesterday we was on TikTok, and what happened, Paul? I put up a picture that said cut, bench or start. It was Mahomes, Donald, and Hurts. Everybody cut Hurt. Everybody cut Donald, didn't they? Everybody cut Donald. Paul probably was the only one who kept him on his bench.
Yeah, I'm cutting Hurts in that scenario.
Then you are one of those rare people. But look at the comparisons you put him in. Why you didn't put him in there with the people in his draft class? And then who would you cut? That's what you should have done. And the only person you probably
make the picture.
Baker Mayfield would have probably been the only one that was on the wire there because he's the only one who hadn't really done anything. But I agree. If you're going to put me against those three, yes. Because I can't put Hurts. Hurts got a couple Super Bowls. I can't. Mahomes got his.
He cut Hurts. He cut Hurts.
Okay, I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let you have that moment. But like I said, it's the same place.
Two quarterbacks and a running back up there. What was I supposed to
do? Always bet on running back. Always bet on the running back. That's all what you do.
You are always bet on black.
Always bet on black.
Right. If nothing else, you big dummy. But Kenneth Walker, man. I was like, oh man, y'all.
Perfect. I'm a free agent. And look what just happened here. This reminds me of Larry Brown and the Dallas Cowboys. I had my biggest game in the biggest stage. I'm about to get this big contract. Do I stay in Seattle with a little cut and to win another championship? Now I done got my ring. Now I can go for the money now. Congratulations, Kenneth. You carried this team. Now you just scored a touchdown and you took the touchdown you put up back. But
he was blowing kisses and shit. That's like, nah, bro, we're going to run that back. We're going to run that back. Sorry.
But congratulations on a great game. 27 carries, 135 yards. And if it wasn't for you, this offense wouldn't have gotten anything close to field goal range that you needed to win the game. So congratulations to him. That's all I have to say about that.
PL.
Congratulations, Memphis, Tennessee, stand up. I think it was like Brown. He was much maligned throughout the season, especially with his fantasy football owners, because Zach Charbonnet was closing those games throughout the season, and the fact that he had a concussion or something that caused him to miss the playoffs, he took advantage of the situation.
They cutting him. You know they cutting Charbonnet, right?
Oh.
They don't need him. They don't need him now. Look at this.
Did you sign Walker and cut Charbonnet? Because I don't know.
Walker is not coming back. He's a free agent. Somebody gonna offer him money.
We about to talk. We're gonna talk about that. Don't hold that thought. We're gonna talk about that.
But Jason Myers, place kicker for the Seahawks, was robbed of MVP honors. 5 for 5.
And I'm thank you. That was a great segue. That's what I felt like. Should the kicker have been an MVP? If you go 5 for 5,
you got one job, man. You got one job. That's all you're supposed to do.
But guess what? Now the running back scored. The quarterback had the job, the damn running backs, and the wide receivers, and none of them made it in the end zone. The only person who put points on this board was this man. That's the reason you won. He's the reason you won.
There, everybody else has to do their job. And all you got to do is your job.
They couldn't complete their job. This is when you bring the kicker out, you didn't complete your job. Now we got to settle for a field goal. Stop playing.
The saying is simply this. Every time you get the ball, it should end in a kick. That's what they take. That's the NFL thing. So either a field goal or a punt. It should never be a turnover. And that's exactly what happened. All they did was follow the script of an NFL. Simple as that.
How good are the Seattle Seahawks that they bragging on is braggadocious defense, this offense with complete team, and you go to the Super Bowl and you win on fucking field goals. Get out of here.
Complete
Get out of here, man.
Offense, defense, special teams. Do your job, man. It's not like you get a 60 yards.
I would agree with you if they had scored one touchdown. One. Old boy over here holding, hugging people and shit while he running and kissing shit into the air.
Listen, the offense scored one touchdown, the defense scored a touchdown, and the kickers kicked field goal. Everything everybody did what they were supposed to do. That's simply what happened.
I call it bullshit.
Nah, you call it, but he ain't get no MVP. Keep your foot where you're supposed to be. Now,
I got 2 words for you though, Torrance.
What's that, cuz?
Scott Norwood. Oh, we can use 2 other words. Wide right.
He didn't do the job.
Now he didn't do his job because if he had missed this and lost the Super Bowl, it'd have been all on his neck.
It would have been all on his neck.
Listen, if you look at the final score, he had to miss 4 out of 5 for them to lose. He had to miss 4 out of 5 for them to lose that game.
That's a good volley. That's a good.
So it's not like he missed he kicked the championship. I'm gonna kick it, and we kick it and hit it, we win. No, he got 5 field goals. Now he had to miss 4 for them to lose. He did his job. Simple. Cute.
What's up, Toya?
I still disagree.
I see you over there on Instagram. Appreciate you tapping in.
But I still disagree. But that was an excellent follow.
It was, but damn him. But like you said, next season. We got next season. Where your boy going? I hate TT. He get on my nerve. Where will Kenneth Walker play next season? Y'all don't think he want to stay? Or do you think he want another ring?
Don't pay me.
I wouldn't say either.
Don't pay me now.
So where we going?
Other.
Yeah, other.
Of those teams, other. Because Carolina's, but Rico Dowdle is right there, free agent for Carolina, so they need to go re-sign. They got to re-sign him, and they already got another dude. Kansas City, if they draft Jeremiah Love, if they don't, then they may sign him. But if they draft Love,
they don't need him. With us.
Y'all got 75 running backs. Y'all got 348 quarterbacks and 75 running backs. What is this?
I know you ain't talking. You done try to take every player on the board over at the Steelers. Shut your face up.
We ain't got them. Why would I not take them if we don't have them? That doesn't make no sense. We need certain things. Now, you don't need an extra running back.
Kansas City's not going to take them because they're about to get Love in the draft. That would be stupid.
That's going to be a big-time draft pick, too.
So the question is,
Kansas City's bad.
What about the Titans? Do y'all have a running back that you solidly say, I will pass up on Kenneth Walker if I have a chance?
See, wait a walk.
He ain't coming out there.
I was about to say the Titans.
Kenneth got a choice. He ain't coming out there, okay? Don't tighten up.
Money talks. And you're going to get
bullshit walks, and he going to know that's bullshit. He got that ring. He want another. He ain't about to come over there and play games with
once you get the bling, then you got to go for the money.
He playing Bob the Builder with y'all. He's not playing Bob the Builder with y'all.
And didn't we just hear something that he's a Memphis boy? He can go back home, and he already got his ring, and now get money?
And I heard that Bob the Builder. That was me. that was cruel. This is a day of love, Sarah.
Hey, Shawnee on TikTok said they don't want him. She said they want love. I'm assuming she's Kansas City. Shawan said he's a Kansas City fan. They don't want it.
He's coming to Tennessee, and he's going to build with a young Cam Ward. We have a new defensive coach, and defensive-minded coaches like to run that rock. So we're going to beef up that offensive line. We're going to get some confidence. Now, Tony Pollard has lost a step. He still has 1,000 yards back-to-back seasons for the Titans. If he can get 1,000, then Kenneth Walker can go 15.
Send his ass back to the Cowboys. They like bringing people back in and out.
No, don't go to Dallas. I'm
talking about Pollard. I'm talking about send Pollard back if y'all gonna get him.
Yeah. We can pack him on up. But yeah, he's going to the Titans.
See, we've already decided. So it's other on this conversation.
It's other. I agree with him.
That was weird. I hear something.
There's nothing.
Okay.
You got the ghost in the machine.
No, it's another page that was up. Y'all know, and sometimes the advertisement starts talking. Fuck me up over looking around like I thought I was seeing ghosts like Drake May. I thought I was seeing ghosts like Drake May, but we'll get to that.
Wow.
All right, I showed this yesterday. Paul loved it, so I decided to bring it up here. NFC West, I'm gonna have to give it to them. They are fucking dominant over there since 2002. I ain't realized that time to see it on paper. Look at Torrance. He had my lap. Well, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second.
No, I mean, it is what it is for this. I'm looking at Super Bowl wins. So as a total, they got 3 Super Bowl rings in this thing. Seattle got 2, and the Rams got 1. San Francisco been to 400 playoffs and can't win a ring. And we don't know if the Cardinals ever play. So I don't
That's
have
karma.
Issue.
Kaepernick karma.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have an issue whatsoever with this. Now, I don't know how dominant that is because we can go to the other divisions, but I'm just going to sit there and let it.
I know it says NFC West at the top. Ain't have shit else, no other.
That's what I said. I said I have no problem with this. I said we can go to other divisions, but if we going to sit here, that's exactly what I said. Don't try to bring this. No, girl, you got 2 more times. 2 more.
I ain't his Valentine as y'all.
Exactly. That's right. We don't have. Then you will see some blood up in here, and you will see the red.
It's just hostile for no reason this morning.
I love this show.
Man, he hostile. Man, welcome in, Bears Edit over there. They tripping over here with TT is. I appreciate you coming up in the building. Oh man, you stupid. Let me move on. Now, my boy, I'm done. I promise you. We only got a couple more things on football, and we're done for the year. The first part of the year. Seeing ghosts. Y'all, he got his ass beat out there. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. He saw ghosts. He saw demons. He saw Jesus. He saw his ancestors. Everybody came back to him. I felt bad for
him. I hate to say this. This reminds me of Cam Newton against the Broncos. I didn't even want to go for the fumble. Like, listen, I didn't even hold on. Like, nope. The biggest game in the world, and you didn't even want to reach for a fumble because you. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna go. I thought this was a great defense, but we can't really talk about him because we on the other side was the quarterback who saw ghosts for 4 different organizations before he got to where he is. So he was living with the ghosts at a certain point. So all I think this was a very good defensive thing. I was trying to do more than I did all season. That's what that was, and we got our ass handed to it. So, but he's from North Carolina, so we don't expect quarterback play from North Carolina anyway. Hey. There we go. See the bitterness come in? Did you see that ball? Look, did you see the look?
That look was like when your mama look at you at church. And y'all about to go down to the Sunday school room. Grandma took down in the Sunday school room.
Look, I got my contacts in, but I might need to put my glasses on with it. Like, what you just say to me? What you say about my mama? Like,
but I didn't say nothing about your mama now. Nah, I'm talking about mama. Now your auntie, but I ain't say nothing about your mama.
Man, keep right.
He is on fire today. I love
it. He all in my ass, but it's all good. But you know what, Drake, man, what I don't appreciate is this bullshit ass excuse. Painkiller shot for his shoulder. All of a sudden, his shoulder come on, man. You got handed your ass. We don't need excuses. Just go back to the drawing board and get ready for next year, okay? That's what I get you on the O-line, buy all of them Rolexes or something. You got to treat them right. He didn't treat his O-line right. Your O-lines get bought stuff. Lamborghinis. Brady used to buy his O-line shit all the time. Invest. Get that man. You got a little bit of change. Invest. But they did have the most Super Bowl losses in history. But I think that's a good thing. That means they've been that many more times.
Well,
that means they've been there that many times.
They got the most wins and the most losses.
Wait a minute, Farrah. Wait, whoa. What did you say, Farrah?
I think it's a good thing.
Because they've been there so many times?
They've been there ain't that the pinnacle? Ain't that the pinnacle?
T-Dub.
Yes, sir.
If you don't do shit else.
But when this man lost 6 times in the finals.
Wow.
That's 6 losses on the biggest stage, and that's a detriment to his legacy.
Where's the flag? Let's throw the flag. Where's the flag? I gotta throw the flag. But the difference is,
what's the difference?
She's saying an organization. She didn't say this is the greatest organization. She's not claiming this is they say it's good today. You claiming that's the greatest player to ever play the game. That's the difference in that conversation.
Declaration.
So I'm just saying.
That's love right there. That's love. That was his way of making up with you from the earlier segment.
And number 2, even if he lost 6, he still hadn't been there the most. So he can't even fit in that category. He still hadn't been there the most.
He ain't behind but 1 or 2.
Yep, and as a Laker fan, I hope he catch up, but I know it ain't gonna happen.
I didn't mean to hijack that, but I'm just saying that.
Sorry.
Deer in the headlights, no pre-snap reads. Coaching did adjust at half. I truly blame coaching preparation. Ooh, that was a first I've heard. Y'all blame coaching?
I don't disagree because this is
you blame Mike or Mike. You blaming Mike or Mike?
I mean, like I said, it's Vrabel's first time. He had never got to this place before. He got a 30 of them.
None of y'all do good your first time. None of y'all did good your first time. Admit it.
Sure didn't. I got a story about that one.
I don't remember, but I didn't hear any complaints about it. So
we normally don't call you back. We normally don't call back.
She on her friend. She ain't gonna tell you.
As long as it wasn't on the school the next day, nobody was talking about me. I was great. So it was a great time for me. Great.
Everybody looking at you like they did Marcus on Boomerang the next day.
Exactly.
Yeah, you did great. You did real good.
But I don't know what Langston's thoughts about Vrabel was when he was with the Titans. He didn't adjust with the Titans either. That was a big point of contention with Titans fans, that he would make in-game adjustments. Whatever the game plan was going into it was how he was going to die on that hill. That's
did he not know how to pivot? Does he not know how to pivot in-game? Some people don't know how to be creative and pivot in-game.
It's ego and rigidity. Like, I'd rather lose my way. I'd rather lose my way than to win your way.
Damn. Jerry Jones. Okay.
He got 2 punches in that throat and without even doing anything. He got punched twice on that one. Wow. All right.
It just made me think of it.
He got punched twice.
It just made me think of it.
Oh gosh.
No pun intended. No pun intended. But that was good. You keep segueing us right on into it. That damn franchise tag, man. Listen, Jerry is the owner. Did he create the franchise tag? Did he create it?
Well, he created the greatest franchise of all time.
Oh mercy.
Let's say recreated.
They done franchised this boy. Now they could have found a better picture with his hair twisted, but I digress. But y'all are rude as fuck. I think this is a rude ass franchise tag. And the reason I think that it's a rude franchise tag, you know what? I'm going to see how y'all feel about it before I do that. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Paul. I'll let you go first.
This is a great day. It's a celebration. The franchise tag ensures that we have the number 1 wide receiver duo returning. And if you got something to say about Puka and Adams, I can see you after the show in the back alley somewhere, because I will fight over this one. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens is the most elite, electrifying tandem, I might say, in NFL history once it's all said and done, if we get him locked down to a long-term deal. $28 million, I believe, is what he's going to get paid this year. For the Cowboys, you're getting an all-pro receiver for under market value. I do not trust players, a flag on the play. I do not trust players who have their best seasons in a contract year. and that's what it was for Pickens. Of course, you're going to be on your best behavior because you want that money. So we're going to give you a little. We're going to let you get to second base, third base, unbutton the blouse, let you smell the spray, but you ain't getting no goodies until after
My goodies, not my goodies.
Right. Sierra said not her goodies, and Jerry said my money. We need to see you do this one more time. I love it. Champion floating.
Here's the second take on that one. You are who you are. You've already showed me who you are. And the only time you showed me who you are was in the contract year. And next year on the franchise side, you're going to show me who you are because it's a 1-year deal. That's not who you are. Who you are is when you had that contract and what you were doing before that. Why would somebody throw their hands up and trade you if you're the greatest receiver, making the greatest duel in the history of the world? Now, I don't have I would love to have a Steeler Pickens jersey in the closet. I never got one because I never trusted who he was. Not anything else. And you can get mad because of the Steeler thing and they didn't throw. You can't tell me a wide receiver in Pittsburgh that did not perform in Pittsburgh other than him. Because when we do it receivers, we make receivers in Pittsburgh. I don't understand. So I don't care if he likes me. I don't care if he likes it. He didn't like Tomlin either, which is something else that came out this week that I didn't appreciate.
A lot of y'all didn't like Tomlin.
We talk about that another time. But
say you're an asshole.
But I'm gonna say this: you had that last year. You got the smell, and you got the best of me last year, and you didn't make the playoffs. So all you do is doubling down on the same thing without improving something else. Because I've already seen what we can do with you, and what we can do with you is not make the playoffs. I
gotta pay that man.
I need you to build your defense. Somebody gonna pay him. And I'm hoping this franchise tag is so you can set up a trade to get something else. That's what I'm hoping for.
It's not. Welcome in, Curtis. I appreciate you, Mr. CJ, coming up in the building. But they don't. And the thing is that I just pray this man know your worth and add tax.
Yeah.
Know your fucking worth and add tax. You're sitting there telling me he's making 34. You're going to drop him down to 28 on a franchise tag and you think he's going to really play for you? I'd take this fucking season and still, or better yet, have a great season and still don't sign because it's still up to him. After that, unless they're going to throw franchise again, you're pissing them off. This is what Jerry does. He piss people off and make them not want to play for them no more. That's the whole thing with him.
Don't and put your fingers down. Don't do that. Why is
pay that man? We don't need no franchise tag.
Waffle, we always see the star on this show, and then there's slander behind it. Now, with the Pittsburgh Steelers, I get it. Y'all was whooping us in the Super Bowl in the 70s, but we still came out on the other side of America's team. I get it. I get why you would do that. But Farrah, we ain't got no beef with the Broncos. We beat y'all in 78.
I like Pickens. I love Pickens. He was my number one wide receiver. I like him as a player. I don't want him there, so I hope he leaves. I hope it
you want him
back in his fucking face. But you damn right. Curtis, he said Cowboys not making the playoffs was not his doing. They are a much better team with than without. Pay that man.
No, I agree with Curtis, but we're gonna pay him $28 million because to T Double's
and
point,
then he out next year. You know that, right?
Well, then we all dummy. But to T Double's point, we're gonna get if you did it this year because you were looking to get a long-term deal, and then you have to play it on a 1-year deal this year for $28 million, you're probably still going to be on your best behavior. And if you're the Cowboys, that's what you need. Me personally, and I believe we talked about this yesterday on your TikTok live, that Jerry, the smart play would be to franchise tag him, get another year close to Dak's contract, eating up all of his guaranteed money. So if the Cowboys still stink at the end of next year, you can move on from everybody but CD because CD just got paid. But you can just totally blow that up and start again, and you're not tied.
Well, why? And you think that's a really good plan? Like, how many times y'all want to restart? Y'all restart twice a year.
That's the plan B. Plan A is the Super Bowl because I think we're going to win it all. All we need is a decent defense. Not a great defense, a decent defense.
Well, excuse me. We just proved two teams with great defenses made it, and the Patriots did it with nothing on the offensive side. Number two of that. Why pay this dude $28 million when there's 743 wide receivers coming out next year? I mean, in this draft, this is the wide receiver heavy draft. Draft one, pay him, let him grow, get rid of that million and put it on your defensive side. What is the problem?
If the Cowboys.
Yeah.
If the Cowboys draft for offensive player, I'm driving up to the Ford field And y'all might have to come get me. I think it was 50 to bail somebody out. Farrell, you got that on your cash app.
250, I got you.
250. Look, y'all gonna have to come get me from
Better go to court.
the palatial estates of Little Elm, Texas. Y'all gonna have to come out of the suburbs and come get me out of jail if we take an offensive player within the first 6 rounds.
Well, you are. Let me get these comments. There's some good comments over here. Let me see. Langston said the tag does not mean they won't give him a lucrative deal. It is a negotiation tool, first to secure, then to deter other teams, and also to get a team friendly deal. It's a business.
They're very eloquent, Langston. Education for you. That's how we do.
Langston Hughes, okay. We're gonna call you Langston Hughes after that, homie. It's made it poetic. Exactly. Pay him the 28. You're getting a frustrated player and a rattled locker room. Not his best. Pay him what he is owed. You are so right. I'm telling you, Jerry does this shit now. And now, all we're gonna talk about from August to the end of September is all the banter, all the fussing. And when you gonna lay on the damn sideline again, he ain't gonna play.
You don't think Jerry loves?
That's my point. Do you not love a Super Bowl? Do you not love winning? Because that's what you need to worry about. Because that ain't what Jerry's concerned with. He likes, like, this is a damn soap opera or some shit. Like, come on, man, we tired of seeing this shit.
You're not tired of seeing the Cowboys lose. That's not true,
man. Because none of the wide receivers are better than him, and you know that.
They're rookies. Of course, they're not going to be better than him right now. But we're not. As a Cowboy fan, and I am nowhere near that. You have dealt with 30 years of what? Tell me what you dealt with. Other than we going to, this is our year. You've done 30 years of that.
His middle name Langston Hughes.
Try to win. The one thing, if I was a Cowboy fan, the one thing I would ask for is a quiet off season, because you hadn't seen that 30 years. And when you had a quiet off season before, you won a Super Bowl. That's the last when you had when nobody was talking about you, it was quiet. You won Super Bowls. Because everybody knew that you were good and you were doing and you had the team built. You don't have that now. Be quiet, let things happen, and see if you get a different result. That's all I'm asking for you. And I hope you don't, because as a Steelers fan, I don't want you to ever see that star in a Super Bowl unless it's a flag, on a flag. That's it. That's the only time I want to see that star, with the flag flying over. That's it. Sorry, I had that moment and I'm going to have to let that go. Sorry.
Everybody back.
Right,
you crashed out. Crashed out on our ass.
You went off on us. That's what you did.
Ooh, I'm telling you, but I'm telling you,
Cowboys
do this shit.
Boys.
No, Curtis. I'm not asking to win another 5 years. If you get CeeDee Lamb, you have other talent.
Curtis, get him. Curtis, get him.
You have other talent, and all you need is an accent wide receiver. If CeeDee Lamb is all you want him to be, or supposed to be, you shouldn't worry about. You get somebody new who's going to play some ball, and you're going to get him. Listen. When you had your Super Bowl runs, you had a Super Bowl and a Hall of Fame wide receiver, and then people on the other side who are really good.
See, Curtis is cooking right now because he's got me and Torrance mad at him for 2 different reasons. Torrance because of the wide receiver, and me because we're not paying him no extension this year. Hell, 1 year, prove to us that you really want to be in Dallas, get us that Super Bowl, and we'll think about it.
You're right, man. I love it. But we were worried about you in the White House. We were worried about you getting high, but that didn't stop your performance. Y'all stealing out of department stores. Nobody told on y'all.
Langston, you forgot about stabbing the teammate in the neck with some shears.
That's true. That's true.
That other talent ain't him. That other talent ain't him. You know it. I'm with you.
Pay him as much you want. As a former Pickens fan and Steelers, I know what you're gonna get. And we didn't pay him $20 million for that garbage. We'll see what happens.
I'm mad at him too, but for a different reason. Because he's saying pay that man, and I want to be cheap. We need to pay some defensive players, okay? Or it's fair.
Y'all need to pay a lot of people. Y'all need a PPP loan.
Oh God!
Y'all need a damn loan, man. You still giving them out. Hey, Jerry, holla at your president. He might drop you a couple dollars from Venezuela.
Please.
He might drop it. Hey, look at y'all wide receivers now. Y'all have kept him.
Should have kept him.
Guess what?
We got the All-Pro.
You are correct, but that All-Pro led y'all to the no playoffs, and the no receivers we had still made it to the playoffs. I don't understand it.
Because we were fielding 8 people on defense. Okay, there was nobody in the secondary.
But hold on, y'all said my defense is 85 years old.
Can't drop 2 at all. Okay, never drop 2.
Right. No, we can't drop nobody. It looked like nobody was back there running around. People was wide open.
Listen,
Y'all had one center fielder. Y'all the center fielder.
How many touchdowns did y'all see through the air against the Cowboys where the defender was not in the frame? You know how hard that is to do in the NFL? Not be in the damn frame?
He said y'all need corners and a disruptor on the edge. Well, you had one. And guess what? You wouldn't pay him either.
No, Deron Bland was fool's gold. He was a team. He was a shine outfit.
He said he got time today.
I love it. I absolutely love it, Mr. Wilson Jr.
I told CJ to bring his ass on the show. Now I've been trying, but
that's all I'm gonna say about that. We win in the Super Bowl.
You win in the Super Bowl every year. You are winning the Super Bowl every year.
That's not the point, Torrance. We're talking about next year's Super Bowl. We're gonna win it. I know I told you that this year.
And the year before that.
I told you that this year.
And the year before that.
Maybe I told you the year before that.
Okay, I can't talk. See, I feel like ESPN because we talk about Cowboys who are not relevant for me right now.
How are they not relevant? They got the number 1 offense in the
always
league.
Gotta end up talking about them dumb bastards. Always.
For what?
No. We talking about Michigan.
When we win that Super Bowl, we're gonna be so out of pocket. We're gonna be 10 times worse than the Chiefs fans. And then there's gonna be all these bandwagoners that's gonna try to come back.
Listen, y'all out of pocket now. We do not win the Super Bowl, so we know what it's going to be if you ever win another one. We understand it. We have already prepared. We've seen it before. We lived it. We know. Well, excuse me, not this generation, because nobody in this generation has seen it. I'm talking about our generation.
You ain't seen it without a VCR.
And you know what? And Curtis, I just sent you the link. If you want to jump on, click that damn link.
You chose violence today, Farrah.
Come on up there. Choose violence. I will come back just so you can talk shit to them real quick on football and you do shit.
Langston did say this while he was on the team that he didn't have a problem getting rid of Micah. So this is not a hot take. It's a hot take, but he's been consistently standing on this, and I agree. Because what's he doing in Green Bay other than talking about the Cowboys?
Well, he's injured. He's injured. Like, really?
Langston, I agree. I 100% agree, but that's one trick that y'all didn't have. That's one trick y'all have right now. That's all that is.
That was hurtful.
I'm sure it was. So everybody calm. We good now. CJ, come up. Y'all gonna have to take care. Y'all have to
Now we gonna fight the rest of the show.
And you know what I mean? So you know, and he can he's up in here. Oh shit. Y'all ain't ready
you should stop this slanderous talk that you're talking about.
Oh goodness. What slanderous talk are you referring to, sir? I don't understand it. What are we referring to?
You got to pay that man. I don't see how you don't.
It's simple. You got too many other needs. I understand he's a great receiver, and I understand he makes your offense better. Wonderful. But that offense will not win the Super Bowl without a defense.
Yeah, it will.
That defense ain't bad. It's not great, but it ain't horrible.
So you in the ilk of you need to score 41 points a game, and you're good with that to win every game. Is that what we need to do?
In today's league, you need to score at least 28 to 30 points.
I agree, but if you're giving up 40, it doesn't matter.
I mean, that's any team in the NFL. But what I'm saying is, i.e., the Pittsburgh Steelers. You talked all that
right there. You see?
Yeah, I see it. And you got rid of this man.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And your wide receiver play went down tremendously.
You were 100% correct. Right? I was disappointed. You were 100% correct.
But when you take him to when he goes to the Cowboys, how productive is he? It's insane. It's night and day.
Insane. But the second part of your statement should have said, with getting rid of, we showed you what a team can do without that. We showed you that we can win the playoff. We can show you that we can win a division. Two things y'all can show with him.
Are you putting that on the wide receiver play, Torrance?
No.
But listen what you're saying, though.
The whole organization. Because it's about a team and not the receiver. That's why we got rid of him and said, Thank you. We appreciate you. Have a nice day. Get it. You think if he was that important, we would have not tried to keep him?
The thing with the Steelers is y'all bank on your defense. Your defense has been the key to y'all winning games for years. So
Exactly.
you even in the Super Bowls, nobody talks about Jerome Bettis. Nobody talks about Willie Parker. Nobody talks about those the guys made. Nobody talks about Ben. You're talking about one catch. But 9 times out of 10, when it comes to the Steelers, you're talking about defense. Y'all base y'all teams off defense. That's great. Every team should really do that because defense wins championships. The thing with the Cowboys is, though, they've had a mid to average defense while that carried them. They crush in big games. It's not because of that man. You got to pay that man.
So the question with your statement is, if you just said everybody needs defense, if defense wins championships, why are you banking on offense?
Because guess defense is going to come. Your defense is going to come. That's you. What Jerry messed up is getting rid of the DN. That was the worst move.
We agree. See, me and you agreed on 100% of everything. Go ahead, Paul.
Whoa. Wait a minute. I think one thing that is not being mentioned here is the midseason acquisition of Williams. That give him a whole season. They made, like Jerry brought over a Pro Bowl caliber, perennial Pro Bowl caliber front line help on defense. Now, the Eberflus was a atrocious defensive coordinator. Atrocious. And if coaching don't matter, then why is everybody like picking on the Titans for firing Vrabel?
Coaching matters.
Because coaching matters. They done got rid of Eberflus. Let's start there. Because if you're getting out schemed during the week, it don't matter what you roll out there on Sunday. I was saying the secondary wasn't even in the frame on some of those touchdowns. That's scheme.
Well, yeah. Scheme. You got to change your scheme up on defense because if you become predictable, they pay these people too much money to dissect your stuff. But what I'm saying is when you got a literally future Hall of Famer in Parsons, No. You break the bank to keep him.
No.
You break the bank to keep him.
Then they lost Lawrence.
Then you lost Lawrence. And then look what Lawrence did in Seattle. Made a big difference.
I could have played with Lawrence's position last Sunday and they would have still won that game.
Yeah, we talking about last Sunday, but talk about what they did in the playoffs.
And no disrespect to Lawrence. No disrespect to Lawrence. He got the last word and the last laugh when he said, I'll never win a Super Bowl there. And he went and literally within a calendar year won a Super Bowl elsewhere. I will give him that. And he was a great Cowboy. He was a great ambassador for the team. I'm not going to shake no salt on him because he wanted to stay in Dallas. He did. But we were trying to save the money for Micah's ass. You see what the 6 degrees of Micah? Man, get him the hell out of
here. This the thing. You're not going to hear this as a Cowboys fan. You're not going to win another Super Bowl as long as Jerry's there.
I done said it. I said he was going to be 109.
You're not going to win
walking.
One. You're not going to win one. You're not going to win. He's got his hand in too much stuff. He doesn't want to pay the people that need to be paid. Going back to the Pickens situation. And as far as I remember, what was it, about 4-5 years ago? I don't know. I might have been there. I might have been in Tampa then. When they had the defensive coordinator from Chicago, they had that really
he's an ex-NFL player, if y'all didn't know. If you didn't know this.
He had a really good defensive coordinator, and that was a really good defensive Cowboys. Then guess what they wanted to blame? Oh, we got to blame the quarterback. When his QB rating was outrageous. Like, this man has been a good QB since he's been in the league. He just got a microscope on him because he's where? In Dallas. You got to get him out of there, man. Jerry's got to give up the reins. You're not going to.
He said he'll watch when he go to the upper room.
That's disrespectful, like, don't do that. Don't do that. I've been knowing you for 40 years, and all 40 years we've been Cowboy fans. Let's not do that.
Hey, that's just facts, man. Pittsburgh had a good run too, but guess what? Pittsburgh ain't got nothing coming because they about to switch some things up over there, my guy.
Okay, now we're not going to talk about Steelers today because
why?
We hate out your heart. Now we got NFL players on the set. Now you don't want to talk about Pittsburgh. No,
right?
Hold on.
You know what? The reason I'm bringing y'all this smoke is because I'm in mourning right now. We let Darnold go, and this man goes to win the Super Bowl. I was like, he can't win the Super Bowl, and he goes and wins it. I am sick. I remember talking to y'all this time last year, like, man, my quarterback's gonna take us to the Super Bowl.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
We lost 4 games, and out of the 4 games, it was to 2 teams. And we gave this man up. He goes and gets, not only does he go get paid, he goes and get paid in the Super Bowl. I'm sick.
Jefferson's mad too. Don't worry, Jefferson's mad.
Jefferson gonna be mad. He demands the budget. People gotta understand this. When you're that type of receiver, they're gonna double, triple team you. They're gonna put you in a situation where they're gonna spy on you. You're not gonna get the numbers you're gonna get before. I don't care. From here on out, he's not gonna get those numbers unless they bring another guy in.
Well, then it goes back to the basis of why you think they should sign your boy in Dallas, because he had a great season because he had Lamb there and he was no longer the number 1. He wasn't double team and he couldn't do it except when Lamb was hurt, and he did before when Lamb was hurt.
Great season everywhere he's went, from Steelers to Cowboys. He's had a great season.
I'll take them over Lamb. He doesn't need to be. Lamb doesn't even need to be
Lamb
number
is
1.
inconsistent. One minute he's ball not controlled. You throw him a 5-yard out, he drops it.
It's the drops. The drops do.
He's a straight up pump.
Him and the tight end from Cleveland, they upset me. Like the tight end from Cleveland, what's his name, Bay? Njoku?
It's called free agent because he said he signed with Cleveland. It's no joke. He re-signed in Cleveland, so he's a free agent. So y'all go ahead and sign him too if you want to.
Yeah,
I
don't want to do it. I don't care
about
him. I don't know him. I don't care for him because
we got 7 tight ends in Pittsburgh. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He drops the easy passes, but you throw him something, he'll catch it one hand, going out of bounds. It's beautiful. You throw him a 10-yard in, hits him in the face mask, he drops it, and he's looking at you like you are.
That's real. Now, CJ, you said you're a Vikings fan.
Yeah, since 96.
You can see the hat, the hat right here. So I'm a little nervous because you're talking about my boy JJ. Now, are you saying that he's not the answer?
Well, see, you're on my bass already because I live in Ohio. My wife is a diehard.
I know good damn well you didn't bring a Buckeye on the show.
We don't do that type of slander on over here.
He moved there. He moved there. He lives there.
Yeah, my wife is from here. We don't do the.
Yeah, I feel set up, girl. I feel set up right now. You set me up.
I mean, it's Michigan had a good run, but you're down bad right now. I don't even know why you even wore that, because that
every day and every week we're about to be the number 1 team in the country in basketball. And as far as football goes, look, that's not what we're discussing right now. Okay, I know.
We're from the Carolina State over here. You ain't talking Duke, Carolina, NC State. I really don't even know why we even discussed it.
Hold on. There's another Carolina down here. There's another Carolina. Please.
I'm an NC State guy, so okay. Go get so much.
Sarah, bring us back because a week from today, Duke get their shot at us in DC. In the nation's capital, Duke get their shot at us next Saturday.
They'll get their shot at y'all, and they're gonna take care of y'all.
They're gonna take care of y'all. That's not y'all. Y'all got the big man, and that's cute. But y'all got nothing for them 5. That start 5, and that boy, that number 3 for Duke.
See, Doug, this is what I feel like. This is what I feel like. You ever, and I'm not. You ever met a girl online or something, and y'all talking, and then you hook up? She said, "Yeah, come over to the house." Yeah, I'm by myself. You go over to the house, and the dude jump out the closet and rob you. This is what happened today on the show.
Why you messing with my girl? What you here for, bro?
I felt like I've been watching y'all for a while, and I said, you know what? Today I got time. The Pittsburgh talk was crazy. Then I heard the Cowboys. I said, "Nah, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Y'all listen. Them boys need to be paid. Cowboys, you got a lot of work to do. Pittsburgh, you got a whole lot of work to do.
More work than the Cowboys is what he just said. And he played football.
Hold on. I tried not to get in it. You are correct, sirs. We may have work to do, but you know what? As you just said, our name is still in your mouth. We are still there, and until you see a losing season, don't talk to me. Until you see one, don't talk.
Banking on the season.
You see me not to make a playoff
now. I guarantee you won't have a winning season next year.
The standard ain't the standard no more.
We'll see that. In that division, I'm not even stressed too much. Let's do this thing.
If it ain't a Super Bowl, then y'all ain't no bigger than the Cowboys.
I don't know what y'all. Cincinnati's back. I don't know
what. Cincinnati ain't going anywhere.
Cincinnati.
And Buffalo ain't going nowhere either.
That quarterback is there. Them 2 wide receivers, they ain't nothing. You have nothing to cover that. Your DBs are not all the way there.
You said not all the way there. Okay.
They're not all the way there. Porter's a liability because he grabs a lot. He's a
Oh, he been
liability.
grabbing at Penn State, so I agree with that. I don't have no problem with that.
I mean, I feel like you got to always keep Baltimore in there because they got that little option is a problem. They got too many runners. And then you're looking at Cleveland's on the come up. I'm not a Shador fan, but Cleveland's on the come up.
I was about to say, and Cleveland is. Are y'all gonna get to keep? Are they gonna keep Garrett? Because people want Garrett.
All I'm gonna say is all that you just said was the same thing they said this year when the Steelers weren't even supposed to do it, and they won a division. That's exactly what you said.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's the hardest division in football.
I agree.
It can go to either team at any time. But I can promise you this: in the past, easily 20 years, Steelers has always been either 1 or 2. They right there.
But they only won this year off of what Baltimore didn't do.
Exactly. At this point in time, the Steelers right now are at the bottom tier of that division.
Hold on. Let me say this. Pittsburgh beat Baltimore twice, so we can't even have that conversation. We literally beat them twice.
I got a question. Who's your quarterback?
I don't know either. I haven't known my quarterback since Ben retired. I have not known who my quarterback has been since Ben retired. But you know what? I know they still win.
Because you had Mike. Now you ain't got Mike.
So we got Mike, it's just the wrong Mike. We got Mike. We just got the wrong one. That's all we got.
You ain't got Tom. You ain't got Tomlin.
We still kept with Mike. But we
got Tomlin.
The job is gone. SpongeBob's shoes is out of there.
I know. The Cowboys and Steelers should really unite and just understand that we all in the same boat right now, and this ain't y'all league no more.
He got time today, but he chose violence. Now, I'm glad.
I know he is choosing violence over here, and I'm
I told y'all I was scoring. I'm mourning. I had to watch the Super Bowl and my quarterback again. I'm sitting here with a guy from Michigan who's scared to throw the ball. I'm trying to figure out.
Whoa! Don't slot that in there. That's not cool.
Wow.
Yes, we ran the ball 32 straight times to beat Penn State with him under center. Yes, that happened. But we also won a national championship with him. Okay,
with an amazing defense and a great running back.
He was great.
He won a championship with y'all.
He's top 3 all time. But what I'm saying, look, I'm not even saying that he should have been the quarterback over Darnold. I was just asking a question when you were talking about the Vikings. Your thoughts on J.J. McCarthy, and then you saw the hat that threw up in your mouth. And
because I'm salty. But to answer your question, I think J.J.'s going to be. He just needs time, man. He needs development, which is not a development league anymore. But I think we have the quarterback whisperer as a coach, and if he can just get him to play average with the defensive coordinator we got, I think we'll go for another deep run.
I love your defensive coordinator. I can't no arguments. I love that dude.
What's your record if he stays healthy?
If he stays healthy, injuries, you take injuries out of it.
Great question.
In that division.
Don't lead the witness, T-Double. Don't lead the witness.
Oh man, that's another division that can go to either team, honestly. Because you would think that Detroit's going to run away with it, but last year they looked.
They don't look the same out there.
We don't know what they're going to do with golf.
Golf is. I ain't too much worried about that. It ain't like he's going to come in and kill you. It's really their defense and that receiver, but I don't know. I say we win the division. I say that it's going to be tough.
Over Green Bay, Chicago, and Detroit, Minnesota with JJ at above average or average. The defense I love.
Because there's nobody in that division that's above average.
What's concerning as a Michigan fan is that he said okay play would be an improvement. It was coded language, but he said if he plays okay, which is an improvement on what he did this year, that's very discouraging.
We don't need a playmaker. We need a game manager. We don't need a playmaker. We don't need that. Darnold is not a playmaker. He's a game manager. I just need you to put the ball in the people's hands and get us first downs. I don't need you.
He did a great job of that at Michigan.
Don't throw an interception.
He did a great job of that at Michigan. He made the throws when they were there to be made.
Exactly. At Michigan. He was a great game manager.
Yeah, he was.
I agree. Ball over as much, and guess what? They won my national championship.
I agree.
With the coach that we have, the receivers. If Addison can stay out of jail, and JJ can keep his composure and continue to make
Clear of
plays.
this, all of his stuff.
I do say we need a more solid running back. You give us those elements, and I think
Walker.
There's one in Seattle, a free agent. There's one in Seattle, a free agent.
Hey,
Now he will be an upgrade over the guy that's always hurt, number 30. He came from Green Bay. He's an upgrade over Jones.
You talking about Adam Jones?
Yeah, he's an upgrade over Jones. Jones gets hurt too much.
He's on the back end of a career, which I think it was a very good career. But you know, with the way times are changing, you need a more durable back. You really need two. So I wouldn't be mind if you keep him. Just go get the kid from Seattle.
That's the change.
Pay him.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And we move that route. But we're talking about. Babe, let me see that hoodie because I feel. I don't mean to mess y'all up like I do. Give me 1 second.
Oh God.
My bad. I was a little chilly.
Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing?
That's cold in here, man. It was chilly. My heat wasn't hitting like I wanted to, so I had to put a hoodie on. But what I was saying was, as long as we get those elements, Vikings is good, man. Our Vikings can beat any team, I think, in the league. Me personally.
Fair. Can I vote to bring him back as a regular contributor to the show?
Man, I'm always trying to get this dude. I'm always trying to get him. If y'all didn't know,
he got my blood pressure up. That means
this is
he's doing
good
a great
old
job.
CJ. This is my good old CJ. This is hometown sis. And look at CJ. TT's always talking trash because we pump out good folk on our side of town. I can't do nothing about all that. And I always make sure I talk about our good people. And he hates on us all the time. Now
we're underrated. We underrated.
We're underrated. Now this is Lincoln High School, one of our greatest players to go to NC State.
They might want to check the resume. We got a tight end.
Check it.
Lincoln is number 1 tight end in the nation, and we got a linebacker that's like top 5.
And he's going to Michigan if he's number 1 tight end in the nation.
Michigan's not in his top 5. I hate to tell you.
Well, if he wants to go pro and go in the top 10, he should come on to Michigan. We develop tight ends.
Why?
Michigan is tight end U. Coast and Loveland.
No, that's not even true. If you're going to go to tight end, you need to go somewhere. Penn State. You need to go to right now.
Oregon. 2 good ones in a row, but that's it.
You go anywhere. I give you this. Go anywhere to Big Ten. That's cute.
But
guess what? Now you got Virginia. Virginia's a top dog.
We there with that.
Notre Dame's a top dog.
Yeah, they are. But they kind of Big Ten light though. They kind of.
But I think it look like he's favoring the.
Don't go to the SEC.
Notre Dame type, from what I'm hearing, but I don't know.
That's a smart call. Don't go to the SEC if you're trying to get some top tight end.
Yeah, we pump them out, baby. We pump them out.
We're gonna put you in a style more conducive to how you be used in the pros in the Big Ten.
Damn it. We pump them out.
Y'all want me to say something about this? Go to Miami if you're going to play tight end these days. I would go to Miami first because it's Miami, and they throw the tight ends in Miami.
Why do you say that?
I like Miami as the tight end scenario. But number 2, back to your pumping out of Lincoln. I have nothing against Lincoln. What I keep saying is y'all get in, y'all get out. Y'all get in there, y'all do your thing, and y'all get out of there. That's all. Everybody got to be from Lincoln. There's no other city, according to Farrah, in the state of North Carolina. That's all there is. Everybody's from Lincoln.
That sounds about right.
I read my damn set.
Okay.
If you ain't from Lincoln, North Carolina, I really don't know why we have a conversation.
So you took the whole state out of there. Okay, my fault.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
This is a big rectangle that says Lincoln. Everything else is the other state. I don't really pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to the rest. Yeah, NC State gets a little bit of hoorah. You might say the capital Raleigh, but that's somewhere on the other side.
And he went to NC State. And he played for NC State.
Listen, I have nothing against State. But I'm a South Carolina boy, and I went to Carolina. That's what we did. So that's all. I got nothing against you.
You just made bad choices your whole life.
No, I made great choices. I made great choices the whole life. You see it. You see the whole represent right here.
You just don't choose well. You went from South Carolina to Carolina to
Farrah, you wrong for this today.
The hateration is real.
That was just
South Carolina.
Wrong on the Valentine's Day message on the ALLSTAR.
Love it.
But I do, y'all, man. I like to talk trash. I mean, I am passionate about football. I should have played and all that, but I said, I got time today. They talking some Flanders. I can't take it no more. I said, I'm at work. I'm at my computer. I said, nope, this is going to have to wait. You ain't gonna hear me.
I feel you. I do love
the purple and gold though. I give you that. The purple and gold I can live with. Other than that, we out of it. That's all.
JJ gonna do you right next year though. JJ's gonna get better.
He had his first real rookie season.
He's gonna get it together. He had a rough start his freshman year at Michigan when he was trying to take over the starting position, but then once he locked in, he was good.
And that was before the videotape, right? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Y'all could have got one and got him.
Torrance, it was after, but who asked you?
You got better after videotape it. Okay.
It was after, but who asked you?
Well, I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all show. Y'all continue.
Oh man,
DJ, you the man. You are the man. Bring the man back.
Man, you gotta come back and see us up, CJ. I promise you. I done took everybody off today.
Y'all let me know, man.
Right, I think Farrah took the.
Farrah got rid of all us. She go, but it's just us.
Farrah took the two hosts of the show out.
No, he got it. I didn't need to. I was trying to click us and put us back on, but no, he got to get back to work. But no, that's CJ. I didn't expect him to come on. I'm sorry, I couldn't prepare y'all for something like that.
No,
I knew it would.
I love it.
That was good. That was good.
Absolutely hilarious. I tell you, hilarious. And what's so funny about it is, it'll tell you my age a little bit. But his grandmother used to come get her hair. She used to get her hair done. My mama is a beautician. When I tell you, I know where exactly he got his goddamn humor from. I didn't sit in the kitchen when mama did hair, but when she came, I did. Because he was hilarious. And I see where he gets it from. So shout out to CJ, NC State of Love. He was drafted by Chicago Bulls. He played there a couple seasons, and he went down to Tampa Bay, played out there a couple seasons. So yeah, I got some arsenals in my book. That's my little homie, but I surely appreciate you coming on and just tapping in with us today.
I just want to say this. For the Make-A-Wish Foundation people like myself, debating football with an NFL player wasn't on my bingo card, but it was on my Make-A-Wish Foundation.
I didn't want to tell y'all why y'all was fussing, because I was like, I didn't want y'all to think no way. Just go ahead and
that's the type of shit that happens on our tape.
He know what these contracts sound like. He know what these contracts about, who need to get paid.
You arguing with an NFL player. That just made my day, by the way, Farrah. That made my day.
I appreciate it.
You didn't run either. You was
I ain't never scared. What you talking about? What you talking about? I ain't never scared.
He stood 9 toes down there.
Come on.
You did. Yeah, he back down. I love that. That was some great banter. That was really
thank you for coming on. And I heard his beautiful wife in the background. His beautiful wife, Yosha. Appreciate you guys coming on, Mr. Vikings fan. We'll take that. But y'all remember, he said they will win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna hold his ass to it.
Okay, so we got the Vikings and the Cowboys so far in the Super Bowl, but they're the same both of them according to today. So let's move forward.
Can't have them both. But I know one of y'all betting on this dude.
Oh.
One of y'all betting on because he coming back.
For now.
Y'all think it's gonna be another injunction.
Yeah, the NCAA can come back and say, nah, they're trying to do an injunction and take it back to court. But right now, congratulations to Chambers for going back to Mississippi if you get to play. I don't know what's in Mississippi that made you love it. You had the one career you can go for.
He's playing for the love. One person is playing for the love. Let's give it to him because he could come out. But he needs to stay in one more year, and I believe they'll bring that championship to Ole Miss.
He gonna get more. I'm about to say the wrong word. More money is the word I'm looking for in Mississippi than he gonna get his rookie year in the NFL because he was gonna get drafted in like the 5th or 6th round. He wasn't gonna be in the first 3 rounds. He was about 5 or 6. So this is more money, and I'm glad. But dude, you're still in Mississippi. Enjoy yourself. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
What's up now, NS Ballhead? I appreciate you tapping in and sharing out the live. I appreciate that. We have been on here. What's up?
You just said something that turned my light bulb on. You said that
takes a lot.
He'll make more money at Ole Miss than he will going in the 5th, 6th round, and it's almost like, is this the Shador effect? Mm-hmm. You don't want to leave that in the hands of some owners who may be like.
No, I think he's smart. Maybe he's surrounded himself by some good people. He does need another year. He did come from different schools, smaller Fair State, and he just didn't have that D1 experience that he needed. And I think he's smart by coming back. He's not going to get the draft size he wants to, but I think he's going to run it this year. Him and I guess Oregon. I think he's coming back. The quarterback out there. We'll see how it goes. It might be that natty championship that we see. But I do think
he'll be in a national championship. Never.
I doubt they go back. They ain't coming back. And even if they do, they'll get beat. So,
excuse me, Paul. I disagree. Since y'all doing a round robin in the Big 72, it's Oregon's turn to win the national championship. Y'all have had the other schools. Now it's Oregon's turn. It's just a matter of who's next. Who's up next? That I guess is Oregon's chance next year.
I'll give Penn State a chance to rebuild it and leapfrog them before I give it to Oregon. I'll give Penn State a chance.
Virginia Tech before Penn State. I hope that. I'm sorry.
Since he is back, Langston,
Cincy Tech was wild.
It really was. It really was. I was going through these chats, comments, so we'll make sure I get everybody. Man, it should be for Super Bowl hostess on the sleeve. Whoo! I'm trying to tell you, that was some great comments. I'm so glad. I know he threw us all off. But real quick, y'all shout out.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, it could be your cousin, my nephew. Demario Houston. CFL, they have free agency as well, just like us. They're in the middle of their free agency, and he was up for free agency this year. He's got picked up by Ottawa Red Blacks.
All right, congratulations.
Cornerback CFL. Yeah, AMD.
Can I ask a question?
Season? Yeah.
What's the mascot of a red black? Is it a light skinned chick? What is the mascot? I want to know. I'm proud of him, but what's the mascot of a red black? I don't know.
You know what? Let's go. Somebody get that. I don't know. Because when he told me, what I told him is I got to do with a true auntie. I need to see a crime rate up there. I need to see what's going on in the city for my I need to know now. I need to know before I buy a jersey. I need to know.
We got yellow bones catching strays on Valentine's Day. What a day.
Listen, man. A red black must be one of the light-skinned chicks. Not quite yellow, but light-skinned, but not quite yellow bones.
Don't just put in red black because you don't want to see what came up. I had to put Ottawa for that shit.
Oh, boy.
What is the mascot?
No, listen, do not research it. Let's get him on the show. Let's get him on the show and let him tell us what it is.
Oh, damn, D. I'm trying to have him on next Saturday because he's going to get up out of here soon and get to Canada. But he's in North Carolina right now in the off season. So hopefully I'll have him on next Saturday to talk about his upcoming season and how maybe the free agency is opposed to the NFL's free agency, all that good stuff. But I will have him on the show. He ain't got no choice. He's my nephew. I'll slap the shit out of him. So I'll have him on. I love my nephew. That's one of my favorites. But I'll get him on before he gets up to Canada, gets back up there for his 5th season. So yeah, definitely. Shout out to him. So
shout out.
I know we've been through a lot, so we're gonna run through some of this pretty quick. We're gonna men's basketball.
You might as well skip to the women's for Torrance.
That's why we're gonna women. Let me just give him the mic. Let me give him the mic. But we had a couple upsets, and I had to drop this one in here. Damn it, the hell. Yeah, they went down. I know you was happy, Paul. I know you was over
I was happy.
Yes, and down went Arizona. Down went Kansas. So Arizona took care of them with LeBron James' son on the bench, red-shirted.
That's not the story. That's not.
I'll just add to
One time you bring up that family, you're gonna see this crown.
Man, damn that family. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I love the family. I don't like the player. But Kansas, they ain't number one no more. So I think that's why you are thinking that you guys will head up that top spot on Tuesday when they announce everything.
Just gotta take care of business in the next 15 minutes.
Okay. We'll see. But y'all seen what Duke did. They're on the ground yet. They went ahead and took care of business up there. Trimble hit that corner pocket. Yep, he called it. Go ahead, took care of them. I loved it. It was a great game. Great atmosphere. Y'all know how it goes. Carolina, the true Carolina. We don't have to put North in front of us. Shut your mouth. Don't just say nothing.
No, what I was going to say is simply it was a great game, but it looks like this is going to be the highlight of the season because they lost Caleb Williams with a broken hand for the rest of the season. So good win for North Carolina and beat Duke. So
They They did. I got him in there. I was going to ask y'all about that as well, about him breaking his hand and how y'all think it's going to work out for them. But we took the battle of the Cotton Road the first time. And now we got Illinois. Let's see, Michigan State, Illy played. These are some upsets, if you call it that. I know you don't like that, Paul. Michigan State.
Love it. They got their ass toe up last week. I love it.
No, they beat Illinois. This was earlier in the week. They beat Illinois.
I'm talking upset. I'm saying they got whooped last night up in Wisconsin, and I love it every second.
They did. Villanova, Vanderbilt caught an L by Boomer Sona. Damn it, they caught an L. Who else we had up real quick? Damn, he beat his ass down, didn't he?
Kentucky beat Tennessee this week, and that's another upset. And I think that's the second time this year. Tennessee had a big lead, and Kentucky came back and beat them. So I think they just have their number.
I think they do too. Then we had with TCU. TCU they beat Iowa State. Really, I ain't gonna say who cares, but
who cares? But who cares?
Who cares? Yeah, that part. Illinois, they got beat by Wisconsin, which this is what you was talking about, Paul. They did. Wagler had 34.7 rebounds. So. Okay,
confuse me. Can y'all explain to me, is Wagner one of them red blacks we were talking about? Because I don't know. He kind of looked. I can't.
Wow.
I can't tell.
I'm not them. My last picture, I don't want to put up. How the hell we go from beating Duke to getting beat by Miami?
Wilson had like 12 points, did not even really played well, and as we will talk about, it happened to him in North Carolina. I mean, after that big win and y'all were celebrating all week, boom, boom, it's happened. And out of definitely, and he's your offense. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen to North Carolina from this point on, or Carolina, if you want to call them that, from this point on, but I want to know what happens to this draft stop. Does he try to come back before the end of the season, or does he just kind of sit out and let it go in the draft?
He can come back before March Madness. It just depends on whether his love for the game or his love for the money is going to be a little bigger. That's what I say. That's where it's going to come down to. I do believe. And I did see Duke's head coach, he up here whining and crying because we stormed the court and it was 0.4 left. And he said when his coaches got punched in the face and la, la, la. So he was whining about the safety of the players and things of that nature when they stormed the court. Whatever.
Yeah, I saw that.
Whatever. And up lastly, we did have, who was it? Houston? Yeah, Houston beat BYU. BYU is just going on down. They only had that top spot because of who they recruited and paid. I ain't gonna say recruited, who they paid and negotiated a deal with, a contract. But now that's not working out for him, he just got all his wives up there and his money.
It is working out for him, though, Phil.
He's working out. He's working out.
He's like that Olympic Village over there.
He's working it out.
Story.
He's working it out, but it ain't working out for the team too well. I would say, top 20.
I disagree, Sarah.
Okay.
I disagree. I think it is working out for the team because they're on ESPN every game now. When's the last time you seen BYU on TV this much?
March Madness, Cinderella, or if they be upset somebody.
Cinderella's all right.
Danny Ainge. I remember. He got Cinderella. He got her sisters and the evil stepmama down there in Utah. He got them all of them in the same house.
He got
I'm not fooling with y'all. And actually, I actually met a guy on TikTok that went to BYU, like a recent grad, like within the last 5 years.
Is he a virgin?
I'm sure. But he says that it's not like that. I was depicting that same position with him about the wives, and he swears up and down that it's not that way over there at BYU. He does not have several wives. They don't really live that way.
Yes, we're gonna leave that. As we said, it was an upset this weekend at top 25. Arizona did lose. Michigan has a chance to be number 1. Houston is at number 3. Duke at number 4. Even after coming, we'll see what happens after coming off that loss last week against North Carolina. Iowa State lost this week. Connecticut, Nebraska, Illinois, Kansas, Michigan State, North Carolina, Gonzaga. Then we got Purdue, Florida, Virginia, Texas Tech, the 75-year-old St. John's Old Men, or Redmen, the Billikens, We still have Vandy, Clemson, Arkansas, BYU, and the only undefeated team in the nation sitting at number 23.
Yep.
Miami of Ohio, the Red Hawks. Then we have Louisville and Kentucky. Now, are we giving on? I'm gonna ask this question: are you giving UConn credit on the women's side not playing anybody versus and not giving Miami of Ohio credit for not playing anybody on the men's side?
Well, according to their coach, he says, "How y'all gonna blame me when the big boys above us won't schedule us?"
You can't make nobody play.
But you beat them with Friday.
He said he's trying. It's not for a lack of trying, is what the Miami Ohio says.
But you beat
this season then.
So you beat who in front of you. It's all you can do, New England Patriots. Beat who in front of you and see what happens. That's all you can do.
Well, I tell you who won't be beating nobody. They went ahead, NCAA ruled him ineligible, so the Alabama 30-year-old will not be playing no longer this season.
Welcome to the job market, sir. Welcome to the job market.
Like, go do something with yourself. But upsets real quick. On the women's side, Colorado upset TCU, number 14, took care of them. It wasn't any upsets over here. It was a few. Let's see, who's this? Alabama, Texas A&M. Texas A&M took care of Alabama, which is really not an upset. Anytime you're playing in the SEC, I just don't consider it an upset.
Listen, if you don't pay attention, and this is also for you, Paul, if you get a chance, A&M's basketball coach, Joni, oh my God. I'm telling you right now, it's worth a look at. The head coach of A&M, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, let's move forward.
Not the Smash Awards. I thank you for that video. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Got to show that on here. But, anywho, got a couple of upsets. UCLA and Michigan. UCLA beat your Michigan. Okay, 5 on your women's side. They caught the L. And Tennessee, of course, caught the biggest L of them all. South Carolina, TT. I give you the flow.
Nothing to talk about. South Carolina shot 69%, or no, 70% on the game, and just outplayed Tennessee. It wasn't the game. It was what the coach said afterwards, that her team has quit in them, and they just quit. If they're not going their way, they quit. And then when your coach talks about you that way, it's horrible. You played a better team this game. Not 43 points better, but a better team. So, go ahead, Paul.
Pat Summitt is rolling over in her grave.
Oh, flipping. Yeah, you don't get beat like this. I don't know if they've ever gotten beat like this.
Pat would never. The fact that a blue blood program like Tennessee, with its rich tradition and championship pedigree, historically, has, if this is their largest loss of all time, that tells you Pat didn't play like that. You're rolling over in her grave.
It's
sorry, my head.
It's sad, but Tennessee trying to hang in there, but they ain't. You know?
And Michigan's gonna be all right. We're gonna be the first program since UConn to win the men's and women's tournament in the same year.
Now it's possible. It definitely is possible, and I think TT got something to say on that one.
He does.
Man, he got a lot to say.
He got something to say.
And Texas took care of UK. So definitely, no, UK took care of Texas. They got beat.
No. On this one, Texas beat Kentucky.
They did.
And as you see, Vandy beat Oklahoma. But then the very next game, Vandy played Texas and beat them girls by 17. They smacked it, and they could have beaten them by more. They took the foot off the pedal in the fourth quarter.
Third quarter they started. Fourth quarter didn't too many play. It was a great game. So you guys make sure you tapping into this women's college basketball. I'm telling you, it's actually more interesting than the inside. I ain't gonna lie to you right now, except for a couple of teams on the inside. But top 25 team.
Top 25, and I'm going to be there. UConn, UCLA, South Carolina, Texas, Vandy, LSU. And I said I'm going to be there because the SEC tournament starts in about 2 weeks, and I'm going to be in Greenville. If I have to do a live report from the tournament, I'll do a live report, please. I will do that. We have Michigan at number 7, Ohio State, Louisville, Oklahoma, Duke, Baylor, Michigan State, Ole Miss, Iowa, Texas Tech, TCU, Kentucky, West Virginia at number 19, Maryland at 20, 21 is North Carolina, Tennessee at number 22, 23 Alabama, 24. Watch out for Princeton. Y'all sleep on them if you want to. And number 25, Washington. So that sounds like there's about 72 teams in the Big 72 that's in the top 25 too, if I look at that correct. So we can't, and that's what UCLA, Michigan, Ohio State, Michigan State, Iowa. We got who else? Maryland and Washington. Listen, y'all carrying. Listen, y'all doing the thing. Doing the thing.
They are. So make sure you guys tap in. Jumping over real quick. I'm gonna get y'all out here. Unrivaled had that one-on-one tournament that's been going on since Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Today is the last day of the finals. But it's been a great week. I know you guys been tapping in with me. I did get to tap in last night, but thank you, TT, for sending me the videos. At least I got to see my Page Breakers win and then lose. So it was a heartbreaker. It was a heartbreaker for me. But the semifinals was last night, the one-on-one tournament. We got Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, Alicia Gray, and Aaliyah Boston. We got two, not one, but we have two Gamecocks. Oh, yeah. See how I did that? See how I did that? Coverage of the finals. I will be live covering this at 6 o'clock. Well, that's Eastern time. 5 o'clock Central time. I will be on because it's storming here and raining here. I'm not going nowhere.
Fair. You didn't represent the Duke Dummy there. You still got a Duke Dummy playing right there too. Represent.
I ain't no Duke Dummy. I'm sorry.
But
we'll give her stuff. Chelsea Gray, she's from Duke, and Kelsey Plum is from
Washington.
Still holding that record up there. Now chasing the bag. They chasing that bag real quick. So we're gonna see who get to it. Who they chasing the bag? It's almost playoff time for the Unrivaled Championship. So make sure you guys tune in. I did want to bring that up because the playoffs are right around the corner. TT, what y'all got on this real quick?
I hope it's not the NFL and we're looking at the front two who's going to be getting the bag played in the championship.
Wow.
You better look at the picture. Pay attention to see what it is. So
yeah, you're so freaking right.
That's crazy.
So let's kind of keep an eye on that. But go for it. Phantom.
And Paul, just for you. She's back. Bring Barbie herself is back in the building, throwing roses everywhere.
On Valentine's Day, what a great picture.
So we will see her in action, I'm assuming, on Monday?
3 games. She's back for 3 games. She's literally back for 3 games.
Those games are going to break records. They're going to do numbers.
They're going to break backboards. You're correct.
You took the words out my mouth.
You break backboards. Shoot, with the break. You understand?
She about to build him a whole new gym.
She said backboards, bro. Come on, bro.
My fault.
She fixed that last year. She had gotten better.
She didn't kick that narcotic in.
So she moved from 20 to 10. She only broke. She split it in half. So maybe this year she only do 5. Okay, it's always a positive move.
Progress is a process, T. Don't do that.
I agree.
Rome wasn't built in a day, but she could have did it.
Oh, she could have done it by herself.
Yo, look. Okay, real quick. I promise. We out here in 5 minutes. I promise you. Let's TT linger on, like them folk at church won't let that song go. Hey, the fight. Boy, I thought Mississippi brawl was something. Boy, this one was a brawl for your ass. Okay, so of course we had this fight in Charlotte. It was crazy. You see the mush to the face. And Paul, who was that you said came off the bench? That the dude must have cheated with his wife, and he came
Isaiah
out.
Stewart. Crazy ass.
He's in the picture in the top corner in the blue t-shirt. Look at he got a uniform. He got the t-shirt on coming out.
Yo, those are ice bags on his knees.
He wanted Bridges.
He playing.
He wanted him. I think Bridges beat his girl or something, or did something because he wanted that dude.
They didn't have to wipe the floor up. It was water everywhere with it.
Right to the hour to restore order in the court. But no, look at his knees, y'all. There's ice on his knees. He's still ready to throw them hammers. That's crazy. I
had a few friends at this game, and I saw footage from my friends' pages before I saw it, like literally from the NBA. I was like, "What the hell going on in Charlotte?" But Yo, it was crazy, but the suspensions were handed down. They went ahead and took care of things accordingly. You see that Bridges got 4 games, Stewart got 7. There you go, 4-2. So I don't know how much money is involved, but boy, battle royal.
Here's my question: the only person that made contact in all these fights only got 2 games. The only person that made contact. Ain't nobody else made any contact. Was this dude? He got 2 games.
He started the whole thing.
So I can go mushing people don't get 2 games, but I can swing on somebody and get 7 and not hit.
But you know, that's a great point, T. But haven't we seen this before? If we go back about 20, 25 years, didn't Ben Wallace get the least amount of smoke when he started the whole Malice in the Palace?
Yep, sure did. Sure did. Everybody else got kicked out for the season. Everybody else got half the year suspension.
And that happy ass afro was right back out there.
He got a haircut and came back. That's all he did.
Not the nappy afro. Y'all know I'm not sticking on this, so we definitely about to get out of here. All-Star Saturday, yes.
No, wait, what you do? What you do,
You don't want it.
You've been in rough form today.
Golf on shit. But All-Star Saturday, if you into that thing, 3-point contest, shooting star, slam dunk contest is today. I think last night we had the celebrity game that I don't know who watched it. I don't care who won. I don't know. Anybody?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Yep. So we're gonna move on to the
and you know it's garbage because now they start at 4:00 in the afternoon. Back in our day, they started like 7 to 8 at night. We were on TNT and TXT.
No. 2 things on that real quick, Fair. One, when we were kids, and it was the 80s when it was Magic and Bird and Pistons player all in their primes, in the early prime. That game came on like right after church. Like,
Paul, I disagree. 2 things. The All-Star game came on after church, but number 2, this didn't. You just went to that black church and didn't get out of church at 7:00 on Sunday night. That's what it is.
That is true.
That's what happened.
I was raised Catholic. We got off pretty early. No, I'm just saying it was early in the day. Because we would go shoot ball. No, everybody would go flood the streets and shoot ball after the All-Star game because it was earlier in the day. But 2, NBC's like, you're not in my prime time slot. But I got the Winter Olympics with this foolishness.
With this foolishness here.
When I'm watching college basketball.
I've been watching the Olympics. They've been all right. I ain't even gonna hate on them. But 3-point contest, y'all. What the hell? Like, what the hell? What the hizzy? What the hell? What's that song? I'm gonna give it to who gonna win this? I say,
excuse me.
Cool.
I'm going with the nipples.
Knipple. I'm going with Knipple.
I got one question. I ain't going with nobody. How you not gonna play? How you gonna not play for 2 years and go shoot in the All-Star game? How you gonna have a bad knee and gonna be you ain't gonna play for 2 years, but you gonna sit there and shoot you gonna be there for the All-Star game? Man, sit your ass down, dude.
If I'm the stationary. Yeah, I'm side-eyeing that. If I'm the Trailblazers GM, like really, bro?
Nah, bro. Nah. If you can't play for us, you can't shoot the 3.
Although they're trying to tank anyway, so I guess they don't want him out there playing. Although he's not gonna help nobody win now.
He's definitely not. Then we got the shooting contest.
John Morant's gonna win that. Oh, you ain't talking about that kind of shooting?
Nah, this the.
I got Ja. And landslide.
I don't know what the shooting stars. I seen a whole thing about how it works. I don't care.
Why you got your daddy out there? I ain't seen Ron Harper play since the 80s. Why your daddy out there?
At the very top on Team All-Star.
Holmgren. That's Holmgren. That's Richard Hamilton and Scotty Barnes.
That's Richard Hamilton. Oh my God, I thought that was Yee. I was like, I'll watch it if you out there playing. No. And you got Allen Houston and Corey McGetty. Come on, dog. With Allen Houston, he looked like he still can shoot.
I'm going to Team Harper. I mean, if you're gonna play with your daddy, if we all gonna be in the league and my daddy gonna play, he may not be able to talk, but he can shoot that ball. Let's go.
Yeah, this is the shit LeBron aspires to. This is the shit LeBron aspires to. Why he didn't have him and Bronny out there? I'm sure he fought for that shit. He mad now. Harper done did it.
Bronny said he didn't want to be in the All-Star game festivity.
I know Bronny out there with Kobe daughter out in the Maldives and shit. Yeah, y'all better watch.
Yeah, Yeah.
It could be a good child. That'd be a great child. Lord have mercy. Anyway, slam dunk contest. I shall not, will not, and ain't watching. Who the hell are these people? Hoppo.
Close your eyes and tell me who these people are. The people are not even are. The people are who they.
Let me put our take down. Now, y'all got to see Jace Richardson. Let me take that down so y'all can read. Shit.
The only reason he in there because his daddy wanted to come with that. We know his daddy. That's the only reason he's in this dunk contest. I don't even know who is Rashawn or Kashawn Johnson. I don't even know who he is.
This is stupid. This is absolutely blasphemy. This is what we was arguing about. This and the whole damn thing. I'm over it.
I do appreciate Jackson Hayes being in it, so he won't be out there beating his girlfriend up during the All-Star break again. So this time, at least we know what he had. He can't be guilty of that. So good shout out, Jackson.
She might catch an L. She might catch an L.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe she get enough time to pack up the house and leave.
It's Valentine's.
Maybe she get a chance to pack up and leave because she know who he is. So
here's your All-Stars. Here's your ragged ass All-Stars.
No, don't say that. Put some respect on their names. At least Team LeBron, the veterans have a really nice squad.
LeBron got a pity vote. Man, he got a pity vote.
I doubt that. He didn't even get voted to the starters. So let's.
I know he'll reserve. He got a pity vote.
Every time you bring up the James game, you get the crowd.
Paul, you are correct. We need to put respect. It's not raggedy ass, just ass All-Stars. Is that better for you? We just take the raggedy off. We make it better.
I'll take the raggedy off. I have
take
no
the raggedy off. They just are. Why are you playing?
Save your franchise.
What? Save my what? Save
your franchise, your ingrateful asses.
Save
your franchise. Because I remember before the King showed up.
He did. I will give him that much.
Y'all was trash. Y'all was on the curb.
Excuse me. You listen, save our franchise.
He's what raggedy ass is a championship.
He did it. I ain't no fan.
Listen, I appreciate him as a Laker, but that's it for me. And he didn't save our franchise. I guess Luka's saving our franchise again. So we always try to save our franchise. That's what we do.
No, because there was nothing to be saved from. There's a difference between the Laker team that Luka showed up to and the Laker team that LeBron willingly walked into.
You can't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Right there. That's the bar right there. That was a great
excuse me. You can't make a hoe into a housewife is what she basically said in the conversation.
Get a championship back then, Laker fans. Get it back.
You can have it.
Get it back. GIIT back.
Listen, as a Laker fan, I always appreciate a championship. I don't have any issue with that.
Yeah, you do.
But the championship you won was when? In a bubble, and you haven't been able to do anything since. And we expect more. We expect more, and we gave you everything you asked for. We gave you AD. We
didn't give him AD. He brought AD.
We gave you Russ when you asked for Russ, and that didn't work out. We gave you your son, and you still can't win. Come on now.
What was LeBron James' stat line in every playoff series they've lost since the bubble?
Listen, now you're going to defend LeBron, and as you just said to me early.
Yes, I am, because he was not the problem. The roster was built around him.
Excuse me, yeah, and he helped build the roster. And number two, as you said to me early in this conversation, the standard is the standard, and I don't care if you score 50 and lose the first round, you still home. That's what y'all say about my Steelers, right?
Is he or is he not the oldest player ever to record a triple-double? And we ain't talking about 10, 10, and 10. Did he drop 28 the other night for your raggedy, ungrateful franchise?
He is, but he also the only player who's still 58 still playing. So he will get every single record. Everything he do, he will get every record.
Do you remember Golden Eyes, Jordan with the beer belly and the Hennessy and coming out of his pores in Washington?
Why he gotta be really got jaundice?
Man, eyes look like some cantaloupes out there at the free throw line.
Oh God! Speaking of cantaloupes, the Detroit Pistons are leading the East, throwing those blows on against everybody in the league. Boston is number 2. New York, Cleveland, Toronto has jumped up. We have 76ers, Orlando, Miami, and don't forget them Hornets. Don't forget the Pumps. Oh, and Atlanta's still sitting there. And then in the West, nothing has changed. Oklahoma City, San Antonio, Denver, Houston, LA, Minnesota, and Phoenix. Golden State is holding on for dear life. Portland and the Clippers are the Portland and the Clippers. Is basically what they are. So.
There you go. And that's where we was before the All-Star. That's where it'll be next week. So we're gonna see how this end up on the other side. And just some news you can't use. I forgot to even bring in, but if y'all didn't know, I don't understand how your boy played in the Super Bowl, but he went and pled not guilty for choking out his chef. Whatever he did. Yes, Diggs.
Here's number one. You worry about him choking the chef. He should have been there delivering one of those 17 babies. And you can't tell me that one of them didn't deliver the Super Bowl. He had 7 coming at the same time.
I mean, he lost the Super Bowl. He got dumped all in the same damn day. Then he had to go to court. So he just had a bad week. That's all I'm going to say. Some news I can't use.
How you have your baby mama better seats than your baby mama? How you get better, your baby mama better seats than the baby mama? And I understand. And that's why he got dumped. Because one baby mama had better seats than the other one.
Cardi should just stay with her cheap husband. She just should stay with her cheap husband. But I digress.
She did. It's the same dude. It's literally the same dude.
Didn't they say they got the same letters?
Yep.
You
take the N out of there. It's the exact same letter. Take the N out, and it's offset. You put the letters together. It's offset.
Leave the N there because they're a bunch of ninjas. But on that note,
to get deep, just to not get too deep though. They say that you get what you attract what you are. That's what you're looking for. You was doing us like this when you got pregnant. You tell everybody, mind your business. Mind your business. I'm getting it in. Oh, okay, well, he got it in.
Girl summer to turn into a new baby winner. So,
Look, they're not broke. So obviously that's your criteria that they're not broke.
That I don't fit. Cause I was trying to figure out how to get a baby too so I can get paid. I mean, get a baby for her because she'll make one. And hey, I'm just saying.
You'd have a baby by me and be a millionaire.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Me and Cardi. Let's go, George. We have a little George.
Oh my God, y'all look crazy.
You on the road or nothing. Just let me impregnate you. Stay home. I work from home.
You wouldn't even know my name. The world wouldn't even know who George Thompson is. Nobody.
Just run that check.
Just run it.
Somebody on the tax time. So
some Mormons over here. I'm already married. We get no second wife. You know what? On that note, we're gonna give out those shout outs. Who y'all got to shout out? PL Coulter. Go ahead.
Shout out to Torrance and the hostess with the most for jumping on the extra points this morning and for continuing the lively discussion. Y'all have entertained me today. I don't need no All-Star weekend. This was my All-Star weekend right here. So thank you.
Thank you for coming on with us.
And of course, my shout out again is to my lovely wife, my daughter, my mom, all the ex-girlfriends who got somebody else now. So I hope y'all enjoying life. And the ones who don't, I love you. If I didn't tell you. Shout out to Mr. Coulter for dealing with us for the last couple of hours. I don't know how that's going to be. Probably that's 2 weeks in a row.
I low beat.
You know, and then Fair, take my chain down. Another season over, but take my chain down. You want everybody to think you won the chain for the year when we know it ain't like that.
Boy, T-Dub chose violence today. So
take my chain down because you ain't gonna be the one. Yeah, I see. I got the chain next to all you. No, we know the truth over here.
Farrah, hold on. So I can see what I'm saying. Let me put my glass back on so I can see what I'm saying before you log off. Farrah, I knew it was gonna be a long day for us when he put in the chat on the other show.
I want some of that.
Yes. When somebody say I want some of this, he about to whoop your ass.
He been pushing
ass ever since he logged in.
I can press charges. I think I think I can press fucking charges.
He said, tag me in. I want some of this. And he has lit us up ever since then, and it's been fun. It's been really fun.
Yeah, good luck to his wife. I tell you, well, be nice to he was to us today.
Tell her to hydrate and nap today.
Tell her to be nice then. I tell her to bring thank you guys for everybody joining in. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, pretty much all the platforms. Thank you guys for tapping in again with us. Oh, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Whether you got somebody or you don't, all that good stuff. Happy Valentine's to mine, Brandy over here. I really appreciate her. All my exes don't live in Texas. Okay, so I don't wish you a happy Valentine's. I hope your Valentine's suck. Nah, I'm playing. I don't really give a shit what they do today. But Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Thank you guys for tapping in. Make sure you go run out and get some roses. If you forgot it was Valentine's Day, which some of y'all could have, get your ass out there. Walmart got something for you. CVS, somebody got something for you. And no, I'm not dipping rose. I'm not dipping any strawberries this year. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
No.
She said Valentine's on a Saturday and let her enjoy it. What she said.
Exactly. There's no dipping of strawberries over here today. Not a strawberry in my house. I only got one bag of chocolate. Make sure I can.
Oh, the strawberries will be dipped. It's just not for everybody else. All right, man, I'm gonna walk off.
I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it, but I didn't.
On that note, y'all a great happy Valentine's Day. Oh, y'all love books. I can't stand it.
That was a fitting closing for you, considering how you were butting up today.
Thank you.
Cut up. But y'all know how we do it. Until next time, make sure y'all tap in on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central, unless 2T stands me up. Peace.